Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
Wlbt's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. Wlbt First Alert Weather Plus. WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of sky cams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together, we're Mississippi Strong. Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information. From your morning commute to your afternoon drive, we're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. It's a very cold start to the day. Temperatures right now are sitting in the upper 20s, so we have warmed up a little bit, but we're still below that freezing mark. And in some places, it still feels like the teens and Natchez, for example. But we are eventually going to make our way above the freezing mark, but it might just take a couple more hours before we do so. It just goes to show that we're not going to warm up by much for today, even though we're looking at clear blue skies and lots of sunshine. So this afternoon, we're going to be in the mid 40s, not tracking any kind of rain or winter precipitation. So in terms of your commute, you won't have to worry about any kind of winter weather other than it being pretty cold going into the rest of today and into the overnight hours. We're going to start out in the 20s again tomorrow morning. Not as cold as it was today, but and the winds will die down throughout today. So the wind chills won't be as much of a factor tomorrow. But nonetheless, you're going to want to remember the 4 Ps, people, pets, pipes, and plants. So drip the pipes before you head off to bed tonight again for the cold weather tomorrow morning.
Yeah, and that roller coaster continues throughout the rest of the weekend into next week. It's going to be getting a little bit warmer as the week goes on, and then we see a nice cool off, and then we'll be back to the 70s into next week. So we're going to be all over the place for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, so we're going to be to the 60s and 70s. It's going to be feeling more like spring by Thursday. We do have a front that's going to move in that will knock down our temperatures to the mid 50s, but not too much of a temperature swing. It's not going to last very long. We'll be to the 60s and low 70s by the end of the weekend, and then pretty much hang out in the upper 60s, low 70s, with mornings not getting really below 50 by the time we get to Christmas Eve and Christmas Day next Wednesday and Thursday. So I'm going to pretty much say that there's probably a 90% chance that we don't see a white Christmas, I think.
90?
No, a 90 that we don't see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a 99 in my head.
Okay, well, it's Mississippi. That's why I keep it at the 90. But yeah, we're going to be warm nonetheless going into the holiday week, which some of you may like, some of you may not, or maybe you're getting ready to travel. I'll tell you one thing. I think it'll probably be better weather if you are getting ready to travel away from here, so you won't have to worry about any kind of winter weather delaying you if you're leaving from here. But nonetheless, we're looking at more spring-like weather over these next couple of days. And then rain chance-wise, not going to be as widespread, maybe a little bit more on Thursday, but it looks to be more concentrated further off to the north with our front that moves in, at least rain chances, but a few will be possible on Wednesday, but not everyone will see the rain. And then Thursday will be that better chance to see some of those showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder, but the severe threat looks very low at this point. It's doesn't look very promising as well, but subject to change. So we'll keep a close eye on it, but we'll be dry going into the beginning of the weekend, then maybe a few more showers by Sunday.
Yeah, otherwise, I mean, we're just going to be really focusing on that frontal boundary, cooling you off a little bit, but then the return of moisture is very, very quick. So you'll feel those temperatures back in those 60s and 70s, just like it was nothing. So in my personal opinion, go enjoy the nice cold day, because this might be the last little bit of cold weather that you'll get for a while, with those highs staying in the 70s all the way through next week, which in my opinion doesn't really feel very festive for the season. So it's good weather. Don't get me wrong. It's great for any outdoor plans that you might have, but still, it doesn't.
I don't mind
festive.
it.
Yeah,
It's not as festive, but I'm not complaining.
Exactly.
It could be worse, But I will say it is nice to feel more like the holiday season during the actual holiday.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much what we're looking at these next couple of days. But we do have lots of sunshine. I'll look around town this morning. Again, still recommend that winter jacket for today, and then still going to need it tomorrow morning before we warm up for the rest of the week. So that's all we have for you today or this morning. Make sure to tune into our later newscast for more updates on the rain chances and also the change in temperatures over these next couple of days. But until then, have a great rest of your Monday.